Welcome back, guys. Let's do a review of the Island Voyage 2 from Advanced Elements. Really like this thing, and let's get into the review. Was surprised to see you could actually fit everything in the bag. You can actually put the seats in there, the pump, all the accessories. Comes with a fin, locks in there. The bottom has like a little rail skid plate. Very nice, protective. Folding it out is very easy. Maneuvering around this whole thing is very easy. It's very lightweight, under 40 pounds. A couple of seats we'll go over in a bit here. Now the paddles and the inflator here are extra. That way if you already have them, you don't have to buy them again. And that allows them to reduce the price. Very high quality 600D material here. Very strong. It's like a jacket that goes over the tube as well. You can see the zipper here, and that's the jacket I'm talking about. So it gives you a lot of protection on the outside for punctures. Bungee cords. Real nice bungee cord too. It has a little adjuster at the top. You really fasten that thing down. Handles, easy to carry. And the inflation, really easy. It comes with a whole bunch of different little nozzles here. There's a deflate and inflate section, and a pressure gauge as well. The paddles they sent are really nice as well. No complaints. It's a kayaking paddle. It actually felt a little bit nicer than some of the other ones I've had. Nice foam there. Goes together real nice. Certainly better than the Intex one, and I would say just as good as the one I was sent from Sea Eagle. Paid nothing for this review, by the way. The inflation valves are really easy. I actually like them possibly just as much as the Sea Eagle. They don't have any moving parts. And there's a flap here that covers the bottom inflation valve. You just take the valve here, you screw it in, and then you fight with the little string there a little bit. Eventually you figure out that if you block the top cap with your back left finger, you can kind of keep it in place and it goes on real easy. So learn from my mistakes there. Kind of want to block it from spinning with one of your fingers. Then you pick the proper adjuster, plug her in, and start inflating. It goes up really quick. You could probably speed inflate this in like 5 minutes if you were just really working on it. By the time I was done inflating the bottom and I felt it over, it just felt firm. It felt really strong, significantly stronger than the Intex I was in. Now there are a lot of frayed hairs, a lot of them, and that's a quality Q&A issue that's super fixable. You could make one call to the factory and say, hey, you got to clip some of these hairs. The seams are very high quality, very strong. But again, I could make a montage of frayed hairs. Again, I got to be honest, you guys. I got to be honest. I can't lie. There's a lot of frayed hairs on these things. So again, Advanced Elements, comment in the description below. I know you guys could fix that. Again, this is an honest review. This is how you could have a better product. People see this stuff too in other reviews. If you watch other reviews, people notice things like this. So that's just one thing. Somebody could take 5-10 minutes and before this leaves the factory, go over it and snip all those hairs. Really do like the inflation valves though. They're really simple to use. They go on nice. See, once you get it there, it's no problem. Now, we're going to inflate a little bit of this in real time, just a little bit, so you can see how it actually just goes up for your own experience. No complaints, other than the frayed hairs and one other small detail we'll get to here in a second. Actually, two other small details. And these are all really fixable things as well that I'm going to complain about. Would it be a deal breaker on a purchase? I don't think so. Mind you, I didn't pay for this with my own money, but I don't think it would be a deal breaker. We'll get to it here in a moment. As you can see, it goes up pretty quick. We've basically inflated this side all in real time here. And it feels really strong. I like that jacket coating that's over it. Really, absolutely, truly confidence inspiring. I don't know if I'm going to hit it with a hammer, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's good. Now the bottom of it, you can see here before I inflate this, has a really nice strong coating. And it is I believe a double coating. Now here's my other gripe. The bottom is like canvas. I don't know why you would use canvas on it. It's going to get dirty. The other gripe is these things that hold the seats on, are like Velcro, but they don't seem to be on that well. And this just feels a little cheap here. You could do a better job. 2 persons, 400 pounds. Again, really like this, but again, frayed hairs. Frayed hairs. It is a deal breaker. No, I could go and trim them myself, but it's about presentation, and that's something that, I mean, literally you can make a call right now and say, hey, we got to get somebody on this. I feel like sometimes I shouldn't say these things, but again, this is an honest review, and this is how they can improve their product as well. Once you get it inflated, it just looks really cool, really nice, everything. Oh, frayed hair again. The bottom also has a zipper, just like the side, so that's probably what the canvas is for. It's protecting the bottom. Maybe they can confirm that for me. Either way, it's going to get dirty, and I don't like it. The bottom is really different than the Intex was. It sticks out different. It feels very incredibly strong and firm. There's a double layer in there, so if you get punctures, you would actually have to puncture it, I believe, twice to actually hurt it. The seat's really nice, no complaints. You can hold 2 cups in the back. Has a nice little pocket. Again, there's frayed hairs all over it. So it'd just be so easy to fix before it leaves the factory. And then a couple little snippy snaps for locking you in. The seat uses a removable foam insert. And you can see those Velcro pieces cinch down to the bottom onto the other Velcro pieces. And that was like one of my complaints. It just doesn't feel... I don't like those Velcro pieces. They just don't feel that professional for a kayak of this price. I like how the seat goes on. It feels good. It feels comfortable. It has a high backing. Easily adjustable. Once you get in there, you can really lock it down. This is what it looks like. And up close, little clips. And again with the frayed hairs. Now, there's a little weird foam thing at the front. Don't know what that is. I like it though. All in all, I really like this. Again, the frayed hairs are not a deal breaker. The canvas bottom that's going to get really dirty after you've put your feet on it. It's not a deal breaker. Very lightweight. This is the kayak you want to get if you need something that you're going to be walking maybe a quarter mile, half mile to the trail to get to the lake or the river or to go around a dam. Really easy to carry. I could carry this thing for quite a ways on my hands. I wouldn't want to, and if I needed to put it in the bag, it would just be so doable. Very packable. You could go on many multi-day adventures with this thing. No problems. I do not have any confidence issues, you guys. I want to say this. I don't have any confidence issues whatsoever. I've looked up a lot of the reviews on this company. Popping is a very rare thing for anybody in an advanced elements kayak, so my confidence level is very high. It tracked better than some of the other kayaks I've used as well. Mind you, it's very light. It's much lighter than the Sea Eagle. But compared to even, let's say, the Intex that I used, I felt razor-like precision in this thing. It really, when I pushed with my right arm, I could feel an immediate go. There was nothing fighting me. Did it feel too loose? I'm not really an expert enough to know on that, but it felt good. I felt very maneuverable. If I was needing to go around an object that was in possibly a river or in front of me, I feel like in this thing I could get around it very easily. It felt much faster than many of the other ones that I've used as well. It did, that might be something to do with the weight, but it did feel very smooth and, again, track just real nice. Now, I'm sorry I couldn't get better shots of me in it, but just wanted to show you it moving around, me turning. It just moves real quick, turns on a dime. Now, if I'd purchased this with my own money, I would not be returning it. I would not be sending hate emails. I would probably give it a 4.5-star review. That is literally me just jumping in it to see what happened. Very stable. No complaints. It just feels good inside of it. Feels like an inflatable kayak. Showed a little bit of water resistance here. Looks nice, bright yellow, really easy to see. Deflation is amazing. You just pop them out and the air just comes right out. Putting this thing back in, taking it out, really simple. Really, really simple. I mean, check this out. I'm putting the seats back in there. I'm putting the pump in there. You could even put the oars in there if you did it just right. And then you just start folding it up. No weird little half fold you have to do in the middle or anything to get it in. Now, you can pull even more air out of this, but I wanted to show how good the bag was that I was able to put it back in the bag without sucking the air out. So this is definitely a bag that you're not going to be fighting. Does this have my recommendation? It absolutely does. It absolutely does. And I'm going to take it on some backpacking journeys here at some local lakes. Would have already been on one by now, but the lake was closed. So definitely a purchase I can recommend. Do not let the frayed hairs put you off. You can clip them, but you know what? That's something they could fix. And I hope they comment in the comments below. You know, they can fix that in the factory for sure. Other than that, no complaints. Solid 4.5 stars for me. Solid 4.5 stars, you guys. Look, it's going back in the bag. Amazing. Amazing. So thanks, Advanced Elements. Really appreciate it. Great kayak. Looking forward to more trips.